All praises to the Most High Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, double honors to the elders and apostles of GMS who rule well. Shalom to the hopeful elect. Now, today's Valentine's Day, so-called Valentine's Day, but I don't really want to talk about that because I've been seeing a lot of stuff recently, and I just want to start with the scripture just to set the mood. This is Proverbs 17:4. A wicked doer giveth heed to false lips, and a liar giveth ear to a haughty tongue. Now, what's the lie here? You see these people bugging the hell out, man.
I'm taking your card. What? No, you can't take my card. This is my card. You can't take my card.
What's the lie that's making people act like this?
It's mine now.
People are bugged out. Now, even today, when I was walking to do my shopping, and some woman, she stopped in a driveway, off the pavement, and I knew what this woman was doing because I know this has probably happened to the brothers. And as I walked past, she's come out the driveway and continued walking. So she literally stood in somebody else's driveway because she didn't basically want to walk on the same path of the pavement as I was walking. So it just shows you that these people are bugged the hell out. Even when I came out the shop, there was a woman, and she had a mask on her face. I don't know whether or not a kid had a mask, but I think she asked the security guard for a mask. I think even her child had a mask, and he gave her one of those paper masks that don't do nothing. And when I turned around to look at her, because I could just feel the vibes coming off her, it's like she caught eye at me because I wasn't wearing my mask. Now, why are these people acting like this? Because of a damn lie. It says the people shall be oppressed, every one by another, and every one by his neighbours. The child shall behave himself proudly against the ancient, and the base against the honourable. And where we see examples of this, you can see it right here. A mask. Now here, she's abusing a child. She's abusing a child for not wearing a mask, and she's saying, her husband is dead because people aren't wearing a mask. Which just leads into 1 Timothy 6:20. O Timothy, keep that which is committed to thy trust. Avoid profane and vain babblings and oppositions of science falsely so called. See, these people look at what all these people are saying as science, and when you look into the definition of science, I'm not going to look into the Hebrew definition because I don't really have the time to do it, but it says the intellectual and practical activity encompassing the systematic study of the structure and behavior of the physical and natural world through observation and experiment. A particular area of science, a systematically organized body of knowledge on a particular subject. Now, if you look into the science of virology or the studying of viruses, you understand that these things are nanoparticles, more or less. They're tiny particles, and a paper mask is not going to stop you from being affected. And they've even told you that it's not going to be effective, to the point where they're telling you to double mask. And if you know anything about science, because this is like, we don't have grades in the UK, we have years. Like you start off year 7 and you finish school in year 11. This is like year 11 science, that when you breathe out carbon dioxide. Now, why would you wear a mask when you're breathing in your own carbon dioxide? It's literally like taking a dump and eating your dump. There's a reason why you exhaled it out of your body. But hey, these people are common. This is falsely so-called science, because it's not science. These people are just liars. And this is 2 Esdras 15:15. For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. Now, it's not fully come yet, but you know, you can see it happening. Look at these people are bugging the hell out.
So why would I mess with you? Why? It's being ridiculous. You're overly. You take care of yourself. Fine. You're gonna kill me. If that's such a great thing to say to someone. I'm wearing a mask. Yeah, good for you. Bye.
You take a picture of me. Does that make you feel better? Why don't you get a life, lady?
Dude, I have a life.
No, and they're going around taking pictures of
Yes,
people?
because what
I
you're
feel
doing,
so
can you not
sorry
follow
for
the
you.
lines on the floor?
Keep your mouth running.
The
Keep your
governor,
mouth running.
the mayor is asking us all to wear masks, and look at you, not wearing a mask.
Oh, God, another one. You people are like monkeys falling out of a tree.
Are you burning crosses? Are you burning crosses?
People are idiots now.
No, you're the idiot.
Yeah.
Good luck with the virus. Your whole family tree is getting cut off at its roots.
You've got no friends because of the way you act.
Loud enough that you can hear me over your music.
Oh man, this is a house divided, right?
You will get arrested if the cops come.
Wait, can we go over there?
Is that crazy enough for you?
Can we go over there?
Close the whole area. Get it through your thick head. You are the reason we are in this situation. You are the problem, not the solution. Go ahead, keep recording. Who are you gonna show it to?
A house divided,
You're on
man.
social media. You're the idiot doing the wrong thing. I'm just trying to save your ass and save your life. But die, okay? I hope both of you get the coronavirus. I hope you both die a long, painful death.
Why I ain't got my mask on? Mask right here. She gonna ask me why I ain't got no mask on. I'm trying to eat my goddamn food. Now how the eat my goddamn food with no mask on? This woman right here gonna ask us where our mask at. She ain't come over here and say, hey, how you doing? What you doing? How you
Nah, that's a
been?
sodomite,
Cuz
but
what's up?
still got a
Farmers
point.
Market, how you been? Susan Q right here wanna come over here and embarrass herself, and we ain't did nothing to her.
Get out. What do you think?
This started because somebody wouldn't wear a mask. These people are bugged out. That look like a Jake. I knew that was a Jake. She's punching like a Jake. These people are bugged. This is Job 31. But now they that are younger than I have me in derision, whose fathers I would have disdained to have set with the dogs of my flock. So these people are looking at me, you know, and anyone who has a brain funny, you know, because we're not wearing a mask and following the government mandate. And it's just gonna get worse and worse, you know, as this whole VAX, you know, takes hold. They're gonna be like, oh well, the reason why it's still like this is because, you know, you people aren't taking your vax and you're not wearing your masks. So, you know, they're playing chess right now, and people are literally just, you know, pawns that they don't even realize it. This is Proverbs 19:22. The desire of a man is his kindness, and a poor man is better than a liar. So all these, you know, all the men of the Lord and all these so-called elites and all these so-called rich people, you know, and these people are following along with this thing, you know, they think they're better than people, but at the end of the day, you know, it's better to not have nothing, you know, and be righteous than to have all of this stuff and be wicked. And these people are wicked, man. Because it says in Proverbs 29:12, if a ruler hearken to lies, all his servants are wicked. So their rulers are liars, and all their servants are hearkening unto their lies. So that makes them wicked by proxy. If I tell you it's righteous to kill a man and he's innocent, and you go and kill him because you follow that mob mentality, and you're not supposed to follow a multitude to do evil, what does that make you? Become wicked by proxy. This is Proverbs 19:5. A false witness shall not be unpunished, and he that speaketh lies shall not escape. So these people are multiplying children, but they're multiplying them for the sword. And they're not going to escape all of these things that they've done. You know, it just goes on and on. There's so many videos of these, you know, these people just bugging the hell out.
I have a breathing problem. Ma'am.
Let's see if we can.
Sure.
So anyone harassing me to wear a mask, you guys are violating federal law. You get that? Get that on camera, ma'am.
This Trader Joe's shopper confronted for not wearing a mask in the store. She claims she has a medical reason not to.
I have a breathing problem. My doctor would not let me wear a mask.
The shopper telling ABC station KABC that she had gotten permission from the manager at the Toluca Lake store to go maskless, but accidentally went to the wrong location in North Hollywood, where she said she also got permission, and claims the incident began while she was shopping.
Right away, he started using obscenities at me, and I did.
Alright, bro, these people are bugged. And it gets worse and worse, man. The more you look into this thing, the more you realize these people are, but I mean, you got people shouting at kids. This is ridiculous. This is Isaiah 3:5, and the people shall be oppressed, every one by another, and every one by his neighbor. The child shall behave himself proudly against the ancient, and the base against the honorable. So you see the base, you know, behaving themselves proudly against the honorable, because you're honorable if you're not listening to these people, because these people are the real base people. So if you follow them, you're just as bad as them. Proverbs 19:9, a false witness shall not be unpunished, and he that speaketh lies shall perish. I'm just gonna go through the last couple of scriptures. This is Hosea 7:3. They make the king glad with their wickedness, and their princes with their lies. This is 1 Timothy 4:2. Speaking lies in hypocrisy, having their conscience seared with a hot iron. I will see. I can see whether or not I can get this this little. Where is it? Let's see if we can watch a little bit of this, because this is what they're saying in the UK, man. Damn adverts, man. Esau, such a reprobate. I'm not interested.
The UK R number went below 1 today, so inevitably talk has turned to loosening lockdown. One source of inspiration is Israel, which has now fully vaccinated more than a quarter of its population. This chart of hospital admissions by age in Israel shows that the vaccine might be having an effect. You can see hospital admissions are falling faster in the older vaccinated group than they are in the younger, non-vaccinated group. Working these things out is complex, but that might be the vaccine's protective effect. Trouble is, we haven't seen a similar effect in the UK yet. Here's hospital admissions by age in this country. You can see it's falling among all age groups, which is good, but it's falling at the same rate. No sign here of a vaccine effect, which is why the Health Secretary is being cautious.
It's clearly good news that the number of cases is coming down. The plan is working, but we're a long way off getting this sorted. There's still over 25,000 people in hospital with coronavirus right now. So everyone can have confidence that the plan is working. What we're collectively doing together is having a really positive impact, but there's still a long way to go.
They're not going to answer this question. How close are we to the exit of a lockdown?
Between Israel and the UK. They're exclusively using the Pfizer vaccine, and they're giving the second dose after 3 weeks. And we're not, and that's really important.
For you only need one dose.
These are the Israeli criteria for opening gyms, shops, sporting and cultural events, and so on. We've got R below 1, but we are a long way off having the equivalent of 3 million people with a second dose of the vaccine at our current rate.
See, bro, these people are you're never coming out of lockdown, man. This is Proverbs 6:19. A false witness that speaketh lies, and he that soweth discord among brethren. And you see his lies are sowing discord among brethren. This man's a damn liar. Ask him a question and he just dances around it. I'm going to finish off with this last scripture. Nahum 3:1. Woe to the bloody city, it is full of lies and robbery, the prey departeth not. So these people hearken onto the same people that's lying to them, and these people are going to send you down to the pits of hell, man. All praise to the Most High Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai. Double honors to the elders and apostles of GMS. Rule well. Shalom to the elect.